Are you sure your nap isn't silently hurting you? That little bit of rest you look forward to each day might not be as harmless as it seems. In fact, the way most older adults nap could be doing more harm than good. From your memory to your heart, even your digestion, napping the wrong way can quietly chip away at your long-term health. And most of the time, you won't notice it until something goes wrong. Now, we're not saying naps are bad. Done right, they can absolutely restore energy, improve focus, and reduce stress. But done wrong, they can increase your risk of heart issues, throw off your sleep cycle, and even make you feel more tired than before. In this video, we're going to break down 5 nap mistakes that older adults commonly make. We'll explain why they matter, how they affect your body, and what you can do instead to make every nap count. If you're over 60 or love someone who is, these tips might be more important than you think. Mistake number 1, napping right after eating. It's tempting, isn't it? You have a nice meal, feel a little drowsy, and the couch is calling your name. But lying down immediately after a meal can backfire in a big way. When you eat, your body sends a lot of blood to the digestive system to help break down the food. Your stomach, liver, pancreas, and intestines are all working overtime. But when you lie down flat, you're disrupting that entire process. Gravity helps move food downward through your digestive tract. But lying down lets stomach acid creep back up into your esophagus. That's how you end up with heartburn, acid reflux, or silent reflux, which can damage your throat over time without you even realizing it. As we age, the muscle that keeps acid in the stomach, the lower esophageal sphincter, weakens. So older adults are at much higher risk of this kind of digestive irritation. But that's not all. When you nap right after eating, the combination of digestion and reduced circulation can make you feel groggy, not refreshed. Your brain isn't getting the blood flow it needs to wake up clear. Instead, you wake up in a fog, or worse, with a sore throat or stomach discomfort. If this happens repeatedly, it can impact how you feel day to day. So what should you do? Wait at least 45 minutes after eating before you nap. Ideally, give it an hour. Sit upright during that time. Read, do light chores, or take a short walk. Even 5 minutes of gentle movement can help digestion get started. Then, when you do lie down, you'll actually feel the benefits of rest. Take Linda, 70 years old. She used to nap after lunch every day and woke up feeling worse than before. Her doctor suggested she wait an hour after meals and try napping in a reclined chair instead of lying flat. Within days, her reflux improved and her afternoon energy came back. Sometimes it's not about doing less, it's about doing it differently. Mistake number 2, napping too long. This is one of the most common mistakes seniors make. A nap that starts as a quick rest can turn into a 2-hour sleep session. And while it might feel good in the moment, it's likely hurting you more than it's helping. When you nap for too long, especially over 45 minutes, you enter deeper stages of sleep. These are hard to wake from, and if you wake up during deep sleep, you experience something called sleep inertia. That's the groggy, confused, heavy-headed feeling that lingers long after you wake up. It makes it harder to think clearly, harder to move your body, and often messes with your mood. And if you're regularly taking long naps, your nighttime sleep suffers too. Your body has a natural sleep-wake rhythm. When you nap for 90 minutes in the afternoon, your body may not feel sleepy when bedtime comes around. That leads to trouble falling asleep, restless nights, and light, fragmented sleep. Over time, this poor nighttime sleep affects everything: your memory, your blood pressure, your immune system, and even your risk of falls. In fact, studies show that seniors who nap longer than an hour daily have a higher risk of developing dementia. Now, that doesn't mean naps cause memory problems, but they might be a signal that your overall sleep health needs attention. Here's a better approach. Keep your naps short, ideally 20 to 30 minutes. That's just enough time to restore your alertness and energy without pulling you into deep sleep. These power naps have been shown to improve mood, reduce stress, and even support heart health. They give you all the benefits without the downside of grogginess or disrupted sleep later. Mistake number 2, napping for too long. Now I get it. Once you close your eyes and start to drift off, it feels so good, so relaxing, that an hour-long nap just sort of happens. But here's the problem. Long naps, especially those lasting more than 30 minutes, can pull you into deeper stages of sleep. And when you wake up in the middle of that deeper cycle, your brain doesn't snap back right away. That groggy, fuzzy-headed feeling? That's called sleep inertia, and it's more intense in older adults. When you wake up from a long nap feeling disoriented, it's not just annoying, it's dangerous. Seniors who nap too long are more likely to have memory lapses, slow reaction times, and even a higher risk of falls. One study from Japan even found that long daytime naps, especially those over an hour, were linked to a higher risk of cardiovascular problems and even early mortality in elderly adults. So what's the sweet spot? Experts say a nap between 10 and 30 minutes is ideal. That's long enough to refresh your brain without dropping into deep sleep. A short nap helps recharge your energy and boost your focus without making you feel sluggish afterward. If you find yourself needing more than 30 minutes, it might be a signal that you're not getting good sleep at night, and that's something you definitely want to look into. Mistake number 3, napping in a recliner for hours. Now this one surprises a lot of people. You might think reclining in your favorite chair is a comfortable, safe way to rest your body, especially if you don't want to fully lie down in bed. But here's the catch. Sleeping for long stretches in a recliner can cause some unexpected problems. For one, most recliners don't support your body the way a bed does. Your neck might tilt at an odd angle. Your lower back might slump. Over time, this can lead to stiff joints, neck pain, poor circulation, and even shallow breathing. And here's the thing. When you fall asleep sitting up like that, your body might stay still for hours, especially if you're not consciously setting a timer. That increases the risk of developing blood clots in the legs, a condition called deep vein thrombosis, or DVT. Seniors are especially vulnerable to this if they already have circulation issues. If you really love your recliner, and I know many people do, here's a simple fix. Use it only for short naps, under 30 minutes. And always set a timer. You can also add a small neck pillow and make sure your feet are slightly elevated to help your circulation. But for anything longer, try to lie down in your bed with proper support. Your spine, your joints, and your lungs will thank you. You might be wondering, how do I know if my naps are doing me more harm than good? Well, if you often wake up from a nap feeling groggy, confused, or in pain, that's your body's way of saying, hey, something's not working. Naps should feel restorative, not disorienting. If you get up from your nap feeling worse than before, it's time to reevaluate how you're napping. Mistake number 4, napping too close to bedtime. Now this one's tricky, especially if you're someone who gets tired in the late afternoon. Let's say it's around 5 or 6 p.m. and your body starts winding down. You think, I'll just close my eyes for a few minutes. But here's the issue. Napping too late in the day can seriously interfere with your nighttime sleep. When we nap in the evening, it messes with our internal body clock, the circadian rhythm. That rhythm is what tells your body, hey, it's getting dark out. Time to produce melatonin and get ready for bed. But if you've just taken a nap at 6 p.m., your body doesn't feel sleepy at 9 or even 10 p.m. That pushes your bedtime back and fragments your sleep. The result? You lie in bed tossing and turning, then wake up feeling tired the next day. So you nap again late in the afternoon, and the cycle continues. It becomes a loop that slowly chips away at the deep, restorative sleep your body actually needs at night. For seniors, this is especially risky. Nighttime sleep is when your body repairs tissues, processes memory, and balances hormones. Disrupting that process can increase your risk of cognitive decline, mood swings, and even weakened immunity. So what's the solution? Set a nap cutoff time, ideally no later than 3 p.m. That gives your body enough time to reset and build up natural sleep pressure for bedtime. Think of it like this. Your nap is just a small boost, not a replacement for sleep. Keep it early, keep it short. Mistake number 5, napping in the wrong environment. Where you nap matters just as much as how long you nap. And unfortunately, a lot of people try to nap in places that are noisy, bright, or uncomfortable, and they don't realize that their body is paying the price. Let's say you nap on the couch with the TV on in the background, your phone buzzing next to you, and sunlight streaming through the windows. You might think you're sleeping, but your brain stays partially alert. It never fully drops into that calm, healing state. That kind of disturbed nap doesn't recharge you. In fact, it can leave you more fatigued than before. Over time, this kind of surface-level rest doesn't just mess with your mood. It raises your cortisol levels and contributes to chronic stress, which affects heart health, blood sugar, and mental clarity. If you're going to nap, treat it like a real break. Find a quiet, dimly lit room. Silence your phone, turn off the TV, and set a gentle alarm for 20 to 30 minutes. If you're sensitive to light, try using a sleep mask. If sounds disturb you, a white noise machine or soft fan can work wonders. The goal is to signal to your brain, this is your time to restore. And one more thing, consistency matters. Napping at the same time each day, in the same place, trains your body to expect rest at that time. Your body loves rhythm. When it knows when to nap and when to sleep at night, everything starts working better, from your digestion to your focus to your emotional balance. Mistake number 6, ignoring frequent nap cravings. It could be a red flag. Now, let's be honest. Taking the occasional nap is normal, even healthy. But if you're finding yourself needing naps every single day or multiple times a day, we need to talk. Because constant sleepiness may be your body's way of waving a red flag. It could be telling you something's off under the surface. Conditions like sleep apnea, anemia, depression, or thyroid problems can lead to overwhelming daytime fatigue. So can certain medications. In older adults, this is especially important. Excessive napping has even been linked to increased risks of heart problems, dementia, and reduced physical function. Not because naps cause those things directly, but because they're often signs something deeper is going on. Here's the rule of thumb. If you feel the need to nap every single day, and those naps are longer than 30 minutes, and you still feel tired, it's time to check in with your doctor. Let's not just patch the fatigue with naps. Let's find out why you're so tired in the first place. Mistake number 7, not using naps strategically. Here's the truth. Naps can be powerful if you know how to use them. NASA actually studied naps in pilots and found that even a 26-minute nap improved alertness by 54% and performance by 34%. That's no joke. But the key word here is strategy. That means planning your nap like a tool, not a trap. A good nap isn't something that just happens when you crash on the couch. A good nap is intentional, timed, and tailored to your needs. Here's what I recommend. If you need a boost in alertness, take a nap before 2 p.m. for 20 to 25 minutes. If you've had a really rough night, go up to 30 minutes, but never more unless your doctor advises it. Try a coffee nap. That's where you drink a small cup of coffee right before your nap. By the time the caffeine kicks in, your nap ends, and you get a double boost. Also, experiment with your nap style. Some people benefit from lying flat in a quiet room. Others feel refreshed just sitting in a recliner and closing their eyes. The point is, listen to your body and treat naps as a precision tool, not a crutch. Let's quickly recap the 7 nap mistakes you need to avoid after 60. 1. Napping too long. It drags you into sleep inertia and ruins nighttime rest. 2. Napping too often. It signals poor sleep hygiene or health issues. 3. Using naps as a sleep substitute. It's not a replacement for deep overnight rest. 4. Napping too close to bedtime. It delays sleep onset and fragments your rest. 5. Poor nap environment. Light, noise, or discomfort limit your brain's ability to recharge. 6. Frequent nap cravings. They could mean something deeper is going on inside. 7. Unplanned, unstrategic naps. They sap your time without giving you real benefits. Naps, when done right, are amazing. They reduce stress, enhance memory, boost creativity, and even support heart health. But when done wrong, especially for seniors, they can quietly erode sleep quality, cognitive function, and energy. So be intentional. Nap smart. And if you find yourself sleeping too often or waking up more tired than before, don't just brush it off. Talk to someone, check in with your doctor, and make adjustments. Because your energy matters. Your clarity matters. You matter.